Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going to try and unravel a bit of a linguistic puzzle.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
It's about 3 words that sound pretty similar and honestly trip up a lot of people, native speakers included sometimes.
Okay, I think I know where you're going with this.
Right. Electric, electrical, and electronic. They sound alike, don't they?
They absolutely do. Electric. Electronic. Yeah, very close.
And figuring out exactly when to use which one, well, it can feel like a bit of a challenge.
It can, but that's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
Understanding these little nuances is, really valuable for you listening. English can be tricky.
Definitely.
So our mission today, let's say, is to get you some real clarity on these, help you use them confidently. Let's make sure we listen closely to those sounds again. Electric, electrical, electronic.
Okay, let's unpack this then. When we talk about something being electric, what's the core idea there? What usually comes to mind first?
That's a good place to start. So, electric. Think simple power. Something directly powered by electricity. It just uses electricity for energy.
Like what, for example?
Like an electric car, yeah. Runs purely on its battery. Or a simple electric light bulb in your room.
Or an electric heater.
Exactly. An electric heater keeping you warm. If it just plugs in or uses a battery to basically do something simple. Power, light, heat, electric is often the word.
Okay, that seems straightforward. Powered by electricity, simple function.
Pretty much.
But then, electrical, how does that one differ? Or is it just, the same thing?
See, this is where it gets a little more subtle. Now, people do sometimes use them interchangeably, especially just talking casually.
Right, I've heard that.
But technically, or maybe more precisely, electrical usually refers more to the systems or the components. Maybe even the whole field that relates to electricity.
So it's not the device itself, but the stuff around it.
Kinda, yeah. Think of the electrical wiring running through your walls. That's a system.
Yep.
Or the huge electrical grid that powers a whole city. Or think about jobs. An electrical engineer designs those kinds of complex systems.
Got it. So electric is more the thing using the power, and electrical is more about the systems, the science, the infrastructure, handling the power.
You've got it. That's a really good way to put it. Power by electricity versus the system of electricity.
Okay, this is making sense.
Yeah.
So now for the really interesting one, I think, especially with all the tech we have, how does electronic fit in?
Right, electronic. This takes us kind of a step further. It's not just about using the raw power of electricity.
It's more complex.
Exactly. It's about manipulating that electrical energy, often in very small, very precise ways, usually to process or transmit information.
Ah, information. Okay.
Think about complex circuits, microchips, things that use electrical signals to compute or communicate or control other things.
Like our phones, computers.
Perfect examples. Your smartphone, your laptop, even a smartwatch, definitely electronic devices. They handle data, they run software, they perform really complex tasks using electricity.
And what about things like electronic books?
Good question. So the book itself is digital data, right? It's the device, your e-reader, your tablet, that's electronic. It uses those manipulated electrical signals to display the information from the digital file.
Okay, so let me see if I'm following this. Electric and electrical are fundamentally about the power itself using it or the systems that deliver it?
Yeah, the flow and use of power.
While electronic is more about the clever stuff. Using that power in controlled ways to manage information or perform complex tasks.
That's a great summary. It's like, think about water.
Okay.
A simple hose pipe just carries water. Maybe that's like electric power. But a sophisticated, smart sprinkler system with sensors and timers deciding where and when to water, that's more like electronic, manipulating the flow for a complex, information-based task.
I like that analogy. That really clarifies it. Simple flow versus smart control.
Exactly. And, for you listening, getting these distinctions right isn't just for tech geeks or anything.
No, it helps in everyday conversation.
It really does. It helps you describe things more accurately, understand job titles, talk about the gadgets you use. It just adds that bit of precision to your English.
It elevates your vocabulary, for sure, knowing not just the word, but its specific job. Wow, okay. That was a really insightful deep dive. So next time you, our listener, hear about an electric car or an electrical fault or an electronic device, you'll have a much clearer picture.
Hopefully.
It's amazing how much difference a few letters can make. So yeah, start noticing these words out in the wild. You'll see them everywhere now.
Absolutely. And here's maybe a final little thought to leave you with.
Oh, go on.
As technology just keeps, racing ahead, everything's getting smarter, devices are doing more complex things. Will those lines between electrical and electronic maybe start to blur even more? Or could we even see new words popping up to describe these hybrid technologies?
That's a fascinating question. How language keeps up with invention.
Something to keep an eye on. Language is always evolving.
A great thought to ponder. Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of words. Keep listening, keep exploring.
See you next time.
If you found this useful, please do subscribe, click that like button, and ring the notification bell. It really helps us keep creating content like this for you.